Hey, with Eldores chess, today I want to show you a beautiful position. So in this position, white plays knight d5, forking the bishop and the queen. So the opponent just looks for a normal looking square, c5. And now in this position, it looks, for the untrained eye like me, it looks very equal. But this position, even though like the material is even, or maybe a little bit worse for white, he has a pawn on e5. It shows you how rich a position is just from tactics alone. Because there's, you see a bishop eyeing the h7 pawn. You see this queen and a rook very easy to you should all this kind of tactics check, and then moving your queen and rook. You see this knight that can give a check at any moment. You see this you see this easy target. It's easy to target the queen. And look at the key squares from white that white controls. Like, look at all the key squares it controls. Like, that's insane. Like, the two rooks of black are not really doing anything, and even though you're never gonna give a checkmate on g1 because the rook is here, so and it's gonna be a long time before that rook goes. So in this move, I'm gonna give 3 lines and 1 draw line. So let's start with the draw line. The draw line is here, and then you don't really have like a win. So I want you to find 3 lines that win. So the tip of today, it's with everything, like pawn, knight, bishop. There's all kinds of variation, but I'm going to give you 3 variations from best to worst. Oh no, from best to second best to third best. So the amazing move you can play here that immediately changes the position into like +10 for white is just this amazing b4. And now just look at it. The queen doesn't have any like useful square. Yes, it can go to here, or it can go like here, but it doesn't have like. But there's so many forks. So if it goes here, it's forked. It can go here, but it really. Wherever it goes, it doesn't really serve a meaning, because there's so much cohesion in white is so active, white is so tactical placed. So let's go. Let's say white goes here, then you have this beautiful bishop h7, and depending if the if black takes or not, is lost either way. Let's say he takes, he's already checkmate. So like, he has to go back because all the squares are taken from the queen, and then there's a nice little checkmate. And if it takes, then just if it doesn't take, then it's just so then it's just oh no, that's it. No, this is checkmate for black. Then it's still like just here. You can give. It's always you always threatening checkmate on h7. Because you can go here. Black doesn't have time to take your rook. You always have these kinds of motion. So that's line 1. Line 2 would be like, for instance, this. And depending if black takes or not, it's just game over. Like it's so bad position. Everything is just against black. And in other positions, like for instance, let's see other position. Like for instance, just take with the bishop. Then you can place this b4 again, and then let's say somewhere here or something. There's again checkmate in 2. And for instance, the line I showed you earlier, like with the knight, if it takes, if it doesn't take, it's just like there's so many tactics here. But that's what I want to show you. It's not about the specific lines. If you want to learn two things about this, is that I analyzed a lot of tactical things, and most people don't expect pawn moves, and that's why that's the most thing that people don't calculate, especially in blitz. They don't calculate pawn moves, so they get caught off guard. Because you, especially like long, when they push the pawn two squares front, and I misjudged his position completely. Because if I looked on first glance, I thought, oh, it's kind of even. It's a little bit passive for black, but it's actually like totally winning for white. So that's this position just shows you the brilliancy of just piecement play, tactical piece play. Like you can call this positional, but it's like so. Everything is just so tactical place, and everything is like on the right place to either give a checkmate or to win a lot of material. So that was my video of today.